Brother. That boy Sun Jin-woo was a problem. Fam. What are we doing? What are we doing? That boy Sun Jin-woo is a problem. He's a beast. He aura farms like no other. I don't know who aura farms more, him or Gojo.
Been in that shine. Whole team got the glow. You can see it in the stride. Got me feeling brand new. Feeling brand new. Got me feeling brand new. Yeah.
What up, YouTube? It's your boy JusRzd, and today we are reviewing episode 6 of Solo Leveling. Brother. That boy Sun Jin-woo was a problem. Fam. What are we doing? What are we doing? That boy Sun Jin-woo is a problem. He's a beast. He aura farms like no other. I don't know who aura farms more, him or Gojo. But man. Solo Leveling episode 6 was crazy. First of all, it started right where the last episode picked up. So we have Sun Jin-woo and Captain Ki-hoon and his squad from the Hunters Guild, the Second Strike team. We have them all in the dungeon. They finally gathered where the Orcs pretty much told them to come. And they're pretty much at the behest of this head Orc, who kind of looks like the leader. Of course, he's the boss of the dungeon. And he's pretty much projected his magical power to make them fear him. They're shaking in their boots. Everybody except for Sun Jin-woo, of course. He even noticed Sun Jin-woo. He was like, something interesting in rank with the humans. He might be able to provide a great distraction. He ain't know who Sun Jin-woo was, though. But he noticed that something was different about him. And it was interesting just to see the orc boss was just pretty much like, yeah, y'all pretty much here for our entertainment. We're gonna slaughter you, we're gonna kill you. We're gonna slaughter you, we're gonna unalive you. And you're just here for our entertainment. We're gonna do it slow, we're gonna do it quick, we're gonna do it in creative ways. And we're just gonna have the time of our lives, guys. Just taking yours. And it was just funny the way he just said it flat out. And they was just sitting there like, oh shoot. And then Ki-hoon tried to rally his team. Captain Ki-hoon tried to rally his team and attack the High Orc boss. And unfortunately, he looks back and sees that his team is shook, literally trembling with fear. And we see him just like, all right, whatever. And he tries to pretty much go and attack the High Orc boss. And we see the High Orc boss use this Guardian spell that pretty much blocks all incoming attacks. So clearly he's like a mage-esque character. And then we see pretty much Ki-hoon get tossed around and almost unalived. But Sun Jin-woo does save him before he gets unalived. And he's like, look, brother, I know I was carrying y'all bags and stuff. And I know I probably shouldn't be interfering in Hunters Guild's affair. Cause this y'all dungeon raid, I was just here trying to help y'all. But I'ma ask, since you on death's door, since you almost got unalived, I'ma ask, should I take all them out? Ki-hoon was like, bro, do what you gotta do. I'm out of commission. Do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. Run the numbers up. And that's what Sun Jin-woo proceeded to do. He's like, all right, since I got your permission, let me go ahead and loosen up real quick. And even straight up told the high orc boss, like, look, brother, you done messed up now. I done got permission to go all out. So as he's talking, he's walking and bringing out his shadows at the same time. Of course, the Second Strike team don't know what's going on. They just went to Captain Ki-hoon, gathered him up, kind of stepped to the background and was just like, yeah, we don't want no parts of this. We don't know what's going on, but we don't want no parts of this. And you just see Sun Jin-woo just going ham, just talking mad trash to the High Orc boss, and the High Orc boss talking cash trash back. Like, man, your little shadows don't phase me, man. They not stronger than my squad. Your army feeble right now. Like, what are you doing? You got this feeble little army. We got way more numbers than y'all, and we stronger than y'all. And Sunjin was like, all right, if that's what you think. But I'm gonna let you know right now, you're outmatched. You're outmatched. It's gonna be a long fight for you. And Sunjin Woo just proceeds to start whooping everybody in all the High Orcs in the building. And so of course he has his shadows doing their work. Of course Iron, of course Igris going crazy. But all the rest of his shadows are struggling. Like outside of the King Bear, Iron, and Igris, everybody else is struggling. He's like, my generals are cool, but the rest of my shadows are struggling. But I can bring them back as much as I want to. And he even says it. He kind of flaunts it like, look, yeah, y'all might be taking out 4 or 5 of my shadows just to take down one of your High Orcs, but I can bring back my shadows as much as I want to. And even the High Orc points out, yeah, but I can just keep destroying your shadows until you run out of mana. And he's just like, who said anything about running out? And proceeds to drink a potion that refills his mana. And even the High Orcs that he takes out, he ends up converting them into shadows and instilling them to battle and to fight on his behalf. And so the whole fight was just amazing. And of course, through the process of the fight, we see different highlights of different things. We cut to different parts of the episode and different parts of what's going on currently in the timeline. We see Chahain, I think Chahain. We see her pull up. They're super interested in Sunjin Woo, looking for him at the campsite. And of course the construction guys are like, yo, yeah, he went in there to carry their bags, but we we don't know what's going on in the gate or whatever. And she's like, what, an E-rank hunter went into an A-rank gate? Like, that's low-key like offering yourself up to be unalived. And so she was just like, man, I don't know. That's interesting. So she's over there contemplating, and then she gets pretty much a burst of magical power that exits the gate. And she thinks it's the boss. So she takes a pickaxe, because it's the only weapon they had around, and enters the gate to try to go help the team. Because of course she's an S-rank hunter. So she's doing her due diligence. That's her. The Hunters Guild. She's a part of it. She's the vice captain. So it's just like she's trying to do her due diligence to make sure the team is dope. As soon as she gets in there, she sees the unalive bodies of the High Orcs, and she's like, dang, how did the second strike team take out all these High Orcs? Not realizing that they got helped by Sunjin Woo. And then she gets to where the second strike team is, and she's like, yo, what's going on? And they're like, low key, we don't even really know. We just see Sunjin Woo fighting this High Orc boss while he's destroying and summoning more creatures. Like, we don't even really know what's going on. And it's funny because the second strike team even tried to be like, yo, we're gonna step in and help him. We can't let him have all the glory. Like, we gotta step in and help Sunjin Woo. And the moment they try to take a step forward, the Howard boss was like, nah. This is what we're not gonna do. This is a one-on-one. We don't break up one-on-ones. We don't break up one-on-ones. That's not what we do. That's not what we do. So don't y'all dare try to move from the audience to the main floor. That's not what we gonna do. So y'all better stay put. So they ended up staying put. And even Chahain ended up staying over there with them. And we see the surveillance team. Of course, the head of the surveillance team pulls up for the Hunters Association. And of course, the surveillance team's job is to keep an eye on all the S-rank hunters. And with Sunjin Woo being announced as the 10th S-rank hunter, and that being kept under wraps for right now, they're definitely keeping an eye out on him. So they heard about him signing up for pretty much the excavation team 2 days in a row. So they're going out there to check up on him. Like, yo, why is he working for them? Like, he's an S-rank hunter. Why are you doing this? And they pull up. They feel the burst of magical energy as well. So they call the head of the Hunters Guild and like, yo, are y'all gonna bring down the first strike team? Cut to the head of the Hunters Guild getting his stuff ready. He's like, yo, call everybody. We might even need help from the White Tigers Guild and the Reapers. And his assistant looked shocked, like, what? He was like, yeah, but let's try not to let it go that far. And so he's heading down there, and the surveillance team goes in and pretty much gets there as Sun Jin-woo still going crazy on the High Orc boss. And we see he finally got the High Orc boss to get out of his throne and just like come to the ground floor and try to box with him. He try to swell up on him. He been using these fire attacks. He uses this giant body of his to try to destroy Sun Jin-woo. The whole time, of course, Sun Jin-woo is too fast and too powerful to be controlled, so he ends up being able to take out the High Orc boss. But it was such a beautiful fight, and he pretty much destroys the High Orc boss, then takes him as his shadow and now names him Tusk. And so now he has an elite knight level shadow, which he has now named Tusk, which is the High Orc boss. And then once he finishes the fight, he realized, like, oh shoot, I forgot that y'all was still in here. And turns around and sees Hae-in, the surveillance team, and the second strike team. He's like, oh shoot. But shout out to the surveillance team, because they pulled up and was like, look, we're here for Sun Jin-woo. Let's keep everything that you guys saw here today a secret, because his what you just saw was an S rank level abilities being shown in an A rank dungeon, and his hunter rank is classified as very top secret right now. So please keep everything that you saw here today a secret, keep it quiet, and let's move on and act like nothing ever happened. And so they leave with Sun Jin-woo, and you can tell Hae-in was smitten by Sun Jin-woo and his aura farming. And it was just interesting to just see her reaction. She was just like, "Yo, you think he thinks I look stupid?" And they're like, "Who?" And oh, nobody in particular. It was just funny. And then we cut to Ki-hoon pretty much confessing what transpired to everybody, not to everybody, to the head of the Hunters Guild. And the Hunters Guild posed him a great question. He was like, yo, do you feel like Sun Jin-woo is stronger than me? And Captain Ki-hoon was like, I know when we have a Hunters Guild and hunters go on raids with different skill sets to be able to do different things to strengthen each other where they're weak. And he asked him straight up, like, yo, he asked the leader of the Hunters Guild, like, do you feel like you could have handled an A rank, a superior A rank dungeons boss and all their enemies by yourself? Like, do you think you could do that? And the leader of the Hunters Guild was like, I know I can't. So I cannot. So pretty much just admitting that Sun Jin-woo is stronger than him at this particular point. And now he has even stronger shadows because he has High Orcs now. So yeah, his army is growing massively by each gate he enters. And man, we see the episode pretty much ends though. We see Sun Jin-woo meet back up with the D-rank hunter that he was working with, and ask him if he got everything straight with his guild, with taking over the guild for his dad and getting all that situated. And he pretty much confesses what his dad asked him to do. He's like, well, actually, I've been meaning to talk to you about that. And it's just funny just to see him kind of pretty much wobble through that. And then we end off the episode with a crowd of press standing outside of a building, and a limo pull a car with a celebrity in the back pull up, and I believe his name is Lee, and he I guess got casted in some role or confirmed in some role or something. I don't know if he's a hunter or what. I don't really know who he is at all because I've never seen him before, but he pulls up outside and he's like, oh, everybody's here for me. And then the episode kind of ends after that. And it's just like, all right, who's he? Who buddy? But yeah, this particular episode, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. I ain't even going. I ain't even going to try to give you no explanation else on it. It's a 10 out of 10, bro. They went crazy on the animation. They went crazy on the storytelling. His secret keeps getting revealed every time he shows up to save people. I like how he did it in this particular instance, like actually asking permission instead of just overstepping and just going crazy. Like he actually asked permission, like, bro, can I handle this for you? Because you almost got packed out. You almost got packed out. Well, you low-key did get packed out, but you almost got unalived. So can I handle this for you? And Buddy was like, yeah, go ahead. And he was just like, say less. And went ahead about his business. And I ain't mad at that, bro. Sun Jin-woo is a problem, brother. Sun Jin-woo is a problem. And I can already see Hae-in got the vapors for the boy. Like he got the butterflies in the stomach and everything. Like she feeling your boy. But yeah, man, I'm just interested to see how this story gonna develop in season 2. I love the fact that nobody lost their lives on the second strike team. That he pretty much saved everybody in there. I love the fact that the surveillance team held down Sun Jin-woo in this moment. I'm interested to see who this lead brother is because I don't know who he is. He remind me of Spike from not Full Metal Alchemist. He remind me of Spike from Cowboy Bebop. Low key. But yeah, I'm just interested to see how this story gonna play out for season 2. I definitely got to look up and see how many episodes it has. I wouldn't be mad if it only has 12 to 13 like it did last season, but I'll be super hyped if they had just a little bit more. Just give me a little bit more. Give me some more episodes, man. I really want to see it. I really want to see the story develop, and I really want to see it pan out. I want to see Sun Jin-woo go ham, and I want to understand why all these magical beasts keep glitching in the midst of Sun Jin-woo revealing his powers and his strength against them. Every time he reveals his power and his strength against these magical beast bosses, they end up glitching out in the midst of them having like either inner monologue or trying to have a conversation with Sun Jin-woo. And I'm like, bro, what's happening? I know we'll probably get to that answer in probably a future season. I don't feel like they'll answer that question in season 2, but you never know. But yeah, I'm locked in. It's solo leveling. 10 out of 10 episode for episode 6. Amazing job, phenomenal work. Round of applause. I'm tapped in. Let me know in the comments if you tapped in. What was your favorite part of the episode? Comment below. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell if you haven't already, because we're dropping videos every day. So stay tapped in, stay locked in, stay tuned in, and never forget, it's FreeSoul to the show free. Let's get it.